Hey guys, how y'all doing? We're back. We're live. Got a couple topics that we want to run through. This is going to be a pop-in. You guys see my description up here in terms of who we're going to be discussing. So let's go ahead and get into some things of the things. Give me 1 second. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's very cold and rainy outside. But we're going to get through this live, honey. I hope you guys are keeping warm. All right, but let's go ahead and get into the show. Thanks everyone for being here. Let's jump on in. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Hey, Vera Dockery. Thanks for being here, love. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's get this up. Hey, Simple Mom Family TV. Thanks for being here. All right, jumping into the first topic. All right, we've got some Bravo news. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and share our screen so y'all can see along with me. I'm trying to keep up with all this tea that's going on today. It's very, very busy tea. So y'all, I might have to go live again in order to get everything out to you so y'all know what's going on. All right, so shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. Andy Cohen says, for those of you that watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I've not started watching it yet, so but we're going to still comment and report on it. So Andy Cohen says that Jen Shah, who you guys know will be getting out of prison soon, all right, Jen Shah will not be returning to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Now, people were asking, hey, when she get out, Andy, are you going to reserve a spot for her on the show like you did with Karen Huger? Well, Andy says, I don't know if I could see Bravo working with her again. So I guess it's kind of giving what Nene Leakes said, the door is closed. That's what it's giving. So kudos to Salt Lake City. The show has survived and even thrived following Jen Shah's incarceration, child. So I guess you can just be out here drunk driving and Andy be like, oh, yes, come on the show. But if you're out here on the fraud and shit like that, Andy be like, yeah, no, we good on you. So they said that there has to be a line and Bravo seems firm on where that line is. Let's go ahead and get into this audio, honey. Because Andy's like, bitch, we don't need you back. All right. Hurry along now.
Speaking of Jen Shah, let me just say, because I think she is getting released next week. And I just want to say once again, for anyone who is asking, I think I've said this before, she's not coming back to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She's not. So I wish her all the best in her next life. I would assume she'll wind up on a reality show of some kind. But it won't be anything that I'm working on. I don't know that I could see Bravo working with her again. So, there you go. Can we put a period on the end of that sentence? And kudos to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who have not only survived, but thrived in the years following her incarceration.
Andy, you kind of stumbled over that a bit, okay? He was very happy for Karen to get out. He had the cameras out there waiting for Karen when she got out of prison, child, for her multiple DUIs, and even invited her right. But when I say right back, I mean right back to the show. As soon as her ass came out that side door to get in the side of that SUV, with the cameras filming her, and that was her storyline as well. So that's just how much Andy has his favorites for people that he works with. I told you guys earlier that he's asking Candy to come back to film her divorce situation with Todd. And Candy was like, fuck out of here. Like, no, I'm going through too much. I am not trying to be back on this damn show and going through all this bullshit on the show after dealing with my divorce as well. But he has pretty much said the door is damn near closed. Well, damn closed. It's closed. That Jen Shah is not working on his platform. He said she will not be working on anything. I'm damn working on anything with Bravo. So maybe he's embarrassed, Shah, for what she went to prison for. But yeah, and it was like, here's a chop for me. Okay.
So, speaking of Jen, the show is well on its, feet.
Do you have some sort of policy? Like, why can't she come back?
There has to be a line, John.
Right.
There has to be a line. The show is well on its.
So as you guys can see, Andy said it has to be a line. I mean, you can go out here and drink and sniff a few lines of coke and come back to the show. But if you out here frauding and getting that fantastic time, I'm gonna be able to put you back on my show or on my platform over here. Y'all know Andy. I told you, Andy is the gatekeeper for Bravo. If you fuck around with Andy and piss him off, look at Nene Leakes. Her ass ain't came back in, and her and Andy, I told y'all were like that. Okay, Andy made sure Nene got the most airtime, the biggest checks, all of that. But when she went out there saying that Andy was discriminating and then like black people and all the shit she was saying and filed their lawsuit against Andy and NBC Universal and Bravo, she is still feeling Andy's wrath. Y'all hear me? But the good thing is that Bravo's executives have said, or did say rather, that Nene is definitely welcome back on their platform. I think they know that she is definitely a hot commodity when it comes to Bravo and the money that they've made, or that she's made Bravo with her presence in past episodes. So I don't think they're ready to let her go. I think they pretty much wanted to teach her a lesson like, bitch, don't ever try that shit again. Now, we're going to let you come back. We're going to open the door and let you come back. But if you try that shit again, this time you're gonna be on the outside looking in like Jen Shah's ass. All right. So let's go ahead and play this right here.
Jen Shah or Monica coming back to Salt Lake.
Jen Shah, I never want to see again.
Chance of Jen Shah or Monica coming back to Salt Lake.
Jen Shah, I never want to see again.
Y'all hear Andy say that? Well, yeah, Jen Shah, you don't never want to see her again. All right. So it gives that Andy has washed his hands with Jen Shah. So anybody that was hoping, wishing, fingers crossed, toes crossed, whatever you had crossed for Jen Shah to return back to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, it's going to be finito, meaning none. All right, moving on. All right, so Porsha's girlfriend, Sway the Pro, had some happenings going on. I now follow this person because I'm nosy. All right, as bloggers, we got to follow as many people we can so we can get that damn tea. So now that we know that this person is dating Porsha Williams, I want to know everything that you guys are doing. So how do I do that? I got to follow you. So we've started following Sway the Pro. I've been following this person now for a few weeks. So I'm happy that I'm being nosy and checking in to see what they're doing. So it's giving today stay turning up a lot. When do you have time to cut hair? Because she's supposed to be like a master barber. So when do you have time to cut hair and do all the things that normal people do, like clean your house, wash some clothes? Like, when do you have time to do all these things? Because it seems that they stay in the damn clubs 24/7. So let's get into it. They are turning up. As you guys know, Sway the Pro just had a birthday that they were celebrating this past weekend. So, and they turned, when I say all the way up, baby, all the way up. They scraped the sky. That's just how high they was turning up. But let's go ahead and get into this.
Welcome to Twin City, where the weather is fly shit only.
All right, no music. We're just gonna take a look at how they look at Porsha with that tongue out. So Porsha's hanging out in the nightlife with her new female friend, and they're outside. Okay, so that's Sway the Pro. Okay, Sway does have a twin sister. Okay, Sway has a twin. So that's Sway, and of course the twin sister. They're out turning up for their birthday. Y'all did see Porsha is there. Okay, they got the bottle girls in. They got the smoke coming in. So they had a nice little setup. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Okay. They turned it up with the fans and everything. They turning up. Let's see what they playing. Yeah, no. Okay, Young M.A. Yeah. Young M.A. was in the building. Okay, they doing the damn thing. Okay, Vito. That's Vito. Y'all know this R&B singer, Vito. Okay, so they had like a nice little star-studded event. I ain't mad at it. Right here in the good old ATL. Look at Porsha. All right. That's so crazy how Sway the Pro has a twin sister, but she is, the masculine side, and then the sister is very feminine. Ain't that crazy? And they always be dancing. Always be dancing. Shout out to them, man. I ain't mad at it. Shit. They look great. Shout out to them, but that's who Porsha chose, child. This is Porsha's new girlfriend, child. She said she's gonna go braless, honey. Just let the girls hang out. But what y'all think? Shout out to them, child. They look like they had a ball. So they said a movie was made. So we're gonna keep watching it. I have way too much footage. You're gonna be posting for a couple more days, and I'm gonna be right there watching, being damn nosy. So what y'all think? Sound off, move right along. All right, let's get into some news, honey. Let me tell y'all something. When you're dating somebody or when you take somebody else's man, don't be upset when the same shit that he did to the girl that you took him from. When he do that shit to you, do not be surprised, because listen, this is what happened in the situation with LiAngelo. What's his name? LiAngelo Ball. Let me get his name right, y'all. Y'all know I'll mess a name up in a hot damn minute. LiAngelo. Is that how I say it? LiAngelo. LiAngelo Ball. Y'all okay? Y'all know he is a rapper / basketball player. All right. But anyway, he was dating Miss Nicki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. And they have 2 children together. At when she had her youngest baby, who was still a small toddler baby, he walked off and left her with the kids to be with this chick right here, Rashida Nicole, who was throwing the relationship in Miss Nicki Baby's face. LiAngelo Ball walked away from Miss Nicki Baby when she had her babies and went over there and bought Miss Rashida Nicole a nice little G-Wagon, and she posted it online, just rubbing it all in Miss Nicki Baby's face. Then she found out she was pregnant, okay? She meaning Rashida Nicole, by LiAngelo Ball. She thought she was doing something because she took this man from somebody else, and then she found out she was having a baby. She thought they was going to get engaged. Child, she's doing a lot of thinking, right? So Rashida Nicole apologizes to Miss Nicki Baby after feuding over LiAngelo Ball, and thanks her for her support during her pregnancy, and reveals that LiAngelo was absent at her delivery following months of emotional pain. You see how they work out for you? See how the Lord be working? Mm-hmm. That's for anybody out here thinking that it's a whole flex for you be out here messing with somebody's man, and you think that you take that person from the person that they were with, especially when they have children. You broke up someone's home for them to come over and you build a home with them, and he won't even at the birth of your baby. After he done went out here and was flexing on the gram, showing that he was buying you cars and spoiling you jewelry, all that. He was like doing the absolute fucking most, trying to make Miss Nicki Baby mad and jealous. She was over there crying and carrying on over his sorry ass, because he wouldn't come and see the kids at one point. Then he went over there and got this girl over here pregnant, and then he wasn't even there when she had the damn baby. So you see how that works. He left Miss Nicki Baby to be with you, and he didn't want to be there when you had his child. He didn't give a fuck about the ones he had with her. Why would you think he cared about the one you were carrying? And that's a lesson to anyone out here who thinks that it is a whole flex to be taking someone from someone else. All right, Miss Nicki Baby, I'm sorry. I'm just not that sympathetic. I will not be giving no bitch any type of support on any level. And there's many levels. Pick one. I will not be giving you any support after you done been fucking around with my man and throwing that shit in my face. I'm like, oh yeah, girl, he bought me a Range Rover and he did this. Girl, bitch, fuck you and that Range Rover. I hope every fucking wheel fly off while you driving the bitch. Is that mean to say? Oh well, I said it. All right, that's the kind of time I'd have been on. All right. But we're not about to read this because you guys can read it at your leisure. This is whole I'm sorry. Girl, bye. You could have said this to her. Why we got to write a little 4-page letter and then sealing the bitch with a kiss? Like, no, we don't give a fuck. All right. So as you guys can see here, Nicki Maduris, which is Miss Nicki Baby, claimed that her baby daddy, LiAngelo Ball-headed Ball, allegedly got another woman pregnant and is leaving her, honey, to start a new family. See, that never works out. It never works because it shows that you are not capable of being a trustable man to stay and raise your own family. What you start another family for when you ain't taking care of the one that you already started? Said he decided to walk out on his kids. Says that I hope that it was worth losing his family. So this is when Miss Nicki Baby exposed him after they had been together for over almost 4 years. And she decided to do what most girls are doing nowadays, and nothing against anybody to do. You do what you want to do. You had these kids prior to him making a full commitment to you to marry you and make you a wife. I don't know why everybody wants to have babies before being a wife. Again, this is 2025. That's a new era. That's what people are doing now. They celebrate being baby mamas over being a wife. So go off. But and not to put anyone down that had children outside. I don't want anybody to feel that way. But what I'm saying is these girls nowadays feel that it's a huge flex to be like, oh, girl, I had LiAngelo Ball, baby. I got 2 babies by LiAngelo. But where your ring at? Where your ring at? Where's your marriage license at? Make these guys be responsible and step up to the plate. If he can lay with you, baby, make him stay with you. Oh, God. Well, you can't make nobody be there, but y'all get what I'm saying. If he can lay with you and make a baby, like if he can make that commitment, then he can definitely make a commitment to make you his wife and put you on some paperwork in case his ass fall dead somewhere. Then you'll be able to take care of yourself and the children. You see how that works? Because I don't know if y'all recognize here lately, they don't recognize no damn what's the wife we talking about some child? Where y'all trying to stay, oh, I've been here for 15 years. As soon as something happens, they don't give a damn. You're not the wife. You're not the wife. Okay, you just a living side piece who just won't leave because you think that you're a wife. No, you don't just automatically turn into a wife because you put 15 years in. I don't know why people think that. But go off. So Nicki, thank you for getting that apology, girl. But I would not have taken no apology from her because she was doing the absolute most, thinking that she had LiAngelo. And the only reason that she see herself and the only reason that she probably felt the need to apologize is because he did what he did to her. Had he still been there spoiling her, all up in her face and flexing with you, I don't think that she would have given Miss Nicki Baby an apology. But being that I don't care about this topic anymore, we're going to move on to the next one, okay? It's a whole hot ass mess. So moving on. What was that? Hollywood Unlocked? No, Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to them. Let's move on to our next topic. Chrisean Rock and her sister, Tesehki, are arguing. Well, no, they're not. Y'all know they're back on Zeus again. Chrisean is back on Zeus. And she was talking about how she wanted, or how Zeus wanted her to fight her sister. I don't agree with that. I don't think they should be knocking each other's teeth out and scratching each other and pulling their damn hair out. Zeus is like the most ratchet platform ever, the most ratchet network where all they do on there is fight. And then did I say fight? But Tesehki goes in on her sister Chrisean and exposes her and even calls her a bad mother. I mean, I think we already knew that, but when it comes from your family, especially your sister, the shit hit kind of different, right? So Tesehki, which is Chrisean's sister, speaks on Chrisean and says that she can't sue her because she doesn't have any money. Well, we already knew that. Let's get into it, child. They look just alike.
You ain't got a friend. I'm a bomb-ass mom. You bitches is terrible moms. Terrible moms. How you munching and gonna touch your child with the mouth? Terrible moms. Terrible. Terrible moms. Murderers. Liars. Manipulators. Y'all keep talking about sewer. Bitch. It cost me $10,000 to summons that bitch. She ain't got no fucking money. She got no fucking money. What am I suing her for? I could really post this shit. Like, bitches got summons. What motherfuckers like they didn't get summons? They had to get summons through the email because bitches ain't even got an address. Let's talk about it. You bum, crusty, murderer, lying bitches. Period. I'm a mother.
Was that to Chrisean? Was that an admission about Ronnie? Okay, now. Because I listen very well.
Go ask my children. Go ask my children. They could actually tell you. I'm a mother. If you ain't a good mother, don't talk to me. If you ain't a bomb-ass mom like myself, don't talk to me. If your child can't come sit up on the bed and say, "Mom, I want this, this, and that. I want this, and that. Here go my grades, I'm doing straight." If your child can't sit up on the end of your bed like my motherfucking child, you ain't got a friend. I'm a bomb-ass mom. You bitches is terrible moms. Terrible moms. How you munching and gonna touch your child with the mouth?
How you out here munching? Y'all heard her? How you munching? Meaning you out here schlonging girls out. Down there, carpet munching is what she's saying. And then you go and kiss your son in the mouth. We've seen her kiss her son all the time in the mouth. I think that's the nasty shit ever. You just sucking on a nigga toes, and he went right there and kissed your son in the mouth. Ain't no telling what that child got, Lord. All right, I don't want to speak it into existence, but I mean, it's just inevitable. If you out here eating ass and carpet munching and sucking on niggas' toes and then run over there and kiss your baby in the mouth, no one is hair falling out in the back. Should I say that? Too late. All right, let's move on to the next. All right.
One thing about it, when you're an asshole, when you're a bad person, it reflects. Look at y'all life. Look at y'all teeth. Y'all understand God is spreading the teeth because he said you're lying through your teeth? You bitches is liars, murderers, scammers, all of that.
She keeps repeating that, which further makes me believe that she's alluding to the situation with Ronnie. I keep thinking about Ronnie when she says that phrase. Y'all keep hearing this?
I'm not arguing with no fucking murderer.
You said, I'm not arguing with no fucking unaliver. Y'all heard her.
Going to jail, bitch. I'm not giving no comments.
You going to jail. Y'all heard her? This sounds like some type of an admission here.
Sorry, I ain't answering the phone. None of that. None of that. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Kid. Do your child even have their own room or you still sleeping in the room with your baby? Let's talk about it.
Wow.
Bitches come on baddies can't even fight. You was an unstable creature. Fuck you come on baddies for? This ain't no fucking fashion show, ho. How you thought? This ain't no cry family show, ho. Bitch, put your fucking guards up, ho. Or shut the fuck up and sit down. Little crummy little butt, all that dookie in y'all fucking underwear.
These are some ratchet ass girls. My God, her mouth is filthy. I thought my mouth be bad when I get mad. This right here is next level.
Or that dookie in your underwear. Little crummy butt. One thing about it. Stop fighting words, bro. Stop saying. Stop. You're faking.
So this is when this is the scene that they're talking about. I think I showed this to you guys a little bit back when Zeus was trying to get the two of them to fight to help boost the ratings, and Chrisean was saying, no, I don't want to fight my sister. I refuse to fight my sister. They had actually put up a lot of money for the two of them to be seen like in a whole knockdown drag out. So you see everybody else standing back watching like we wait to see this shit. But Zeus put up a lot of money for Chrisean and her sister to fight. But Chrisean was like, I don't want to do that. As you guys can see, she kept pushing her hands down. She did not want to knuckle up to fight her sister. And Chrisean just ran in and grabbed her and hugged her. She's like, no, I'm not fighting you. I love you. But her sister like, stop faking. Like, this ain't the shit that we do. This is for the cameras. Y'all heard when she said it. Let's play it one more time. This is crazy.
Words, bro. Stop saying. Stop. You're faking. Nobody's faking, bro. Stop fighting words, bro. Stop saying. Stop. You're faking. Nobody's faking, bro.
So Chrisean already said she loved her sister, even though they had some things that went on in their family. Y'all know the story where they talked about Chrisean was saying that her sister Essie actually assaulted her when she was younger and did some things to her that was very much so unmentionable. And now that they are grown, she blasted her in a video a little bit back, and her sister Tesehki denied all of it, saying it's a whole lie. Chrisean is just lying. This is for clout. I mean, Chrisean said she remembered things that were done to her where they used to play house back in the day, and her sister was touching her and, like, you know, putting her hands places she should not have done. Put her hands in places she shouldn't have put them on Chrisean when she was a younger girl. This is probably why she's fucked up. Like, yeah. And they said it's something about another one of her cousins allegedly did something to her as well when she was younger. So we never know what's going on in a person's life. Everybody's been trying to pinpoint what the hell is going on with Chrisean. But as you guys can see, they have a lot of family history that's just negative. They definitely need some deep family therapy, because this is very sad. And for Zeus to be on that type of shit, which I don't expect nothing else from Zeus, for them to have two sisters on the same network and trying to get them to punch each other's face out, knocking teeth out, pull hair. Y'all see how they fight on Zeus? They are just like, it's crazy, like some back alley type shit. Okay. And obviously her sister doesn't want to fight her. And you can see that Chrisean didn't want to fight her as well. One more time, and then we're gonna move past.
Fight the words, bro. Stop saying. Stop. You're faking. Nobody's faking, bro.
I actually love how she ran up and hugged her. I'm not a fan of Chrisean, but that part of this video I do love. I think that everything that, like I said, that they went through, she still found it within herself to run up to her sister when everyone else expected them to fight and knock each other out, and just hugged her. Like, it's probably the first time she's hugged her in a very long time. So all they do is damn fight. You heard what her sister just said about her. She talked about her like a bitch off the street. So she ultimately does love her sister, but it's a weird, toxic type of love. So I really hope they figure it out, because they are family, child. You're going to always fight with your siblings, but it should never get to a point where it's like physical, where you know, knocking them out, especially on TV for money. Like, that was a lot. Lemuel Plummer, who is the manager, director, whatever he is over there, the owner of the Zeus Network and the actual show over there, Baddies. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, okay? The way they grade women and have them looking on TV, the shit is just horrible. I don't watch anything Zeus, and I don't plan to watch anything Zeus. It's just too fucking ratchet. My ratchet meter just don't go that far. Like, we go here, and I gotta stop it here. When the shit go here, I can't do it. Okay, we go from here to here. I can take that much, but when we go here, I can't do it, child. I think everybody has a ratchet meter, but you got to control the way your ratchet meter go, baby. In mine, we cannot go there. We don't break from here to here. We don't do. That's Zeus. Zeus is over here. We keep it here. Okay. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, so as you guys know, Diddy documentaries tonight. I gotta watch it tonight because I cannot wait no more. All right, I keep seeing clips and it's making me say, okay, I gotta go watch this damn show. So after this, I might have to watch it, because today I've been super duper busy. Typically, I don't like to watch TV. I have a TV right here, but I don't like to watch TV when I'm working because it's distracting, and I'll be more so watching what's going on versus trying to focus on what I'm doing on the computer. But so I'm gonna watch it tonight, Pinky Promise, and I may talk about it tomorrow. We'll see. But let's go ahead and get into this. Everybody know who Kalenna is. She's from the group Dirty Money. You guys remember Don Richard, who was also in the group along with Diddy. All right. They had a lot of songs, a lot of hit songs. Pretty much damn near the whole album was like fire. I still listen to that shit, even though I don't like Diddy right now. But they undeniably work very, very well together. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it. So Kalenna, who I'm not a fan of right now because of some of the things that she did when Diddy got locked up for the whole Cassie situation. She was not supportive of Cassie, even though she knew Cassie was being abused. She was like, oh, the bitch deserved it. Like, she was on that. I was like, no woman deserves to be hit, kicked, stomped, for whatever reason. I don't give a hot damn how mad Diddy was. You have no right or reason to put your hands on a woman like that. So the fact that you were desensitized when that situation went down, Kalenna, didn't you do an interview where you talked about you were molested as a child? So you wanted sympathy in the video when shit happened to you, but then the whole entire world saw Cassie get stomped like a fucking roach at that damn hotel, but no one could give her sympathy because she deserved it. That's what she wanted. She was a fast girl. Like, what? I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That rubbed me the wrong way. It did. It rubbed me the wrong way. But let's get into what Kalenna had to say because she's in this damn documentary. So it said, Kalenna says, right before Diddy started calling her repeatedly, begging for a statement, she asked him for $5K for her custody battle, and he denied her. Okay. So y'all know during the time that Diddy, when he first got locked up for the whole Cassie situation, when they filed the charges against him, they finally picked him up. He called Kalenna, according to them, almost 30 times that day. That's excessive. I don't want nobody calling me 30. I don't even want you to call me 5 times a day. Like, that's excessive. Maybe 3. 3 might be too much too. I don't hear from you that many times. Imagine this person calling you 30 times to try to get you to make a statement to say that you didn't do something that you know they saw you do. Okay. She did it. Okay. I do feel like it was in exchange for the $5,000 that she was seeking for said custody battle that she was going through at the time. So y'all know Diddy, you know, anything that you're doing for him is going to always be some money that is behind that. So I do think he paid her for her pain and for the money that she needed for whatever. But let's go ahead and get into it, and then we're going to read up on it. All right. Her horse-faced ass. Let's go.
I'm asking for the brother's favor of life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like statement something. Yeah, I mean, whatever statement, interview, this man you want to interview.
Granted, I'm dealing with my own situation. I am caught up in a contentious child custody battle, and now this. The only person I could call in the beginning was Puff.
I'm asking for the brother's favor of life.
The only person I could call in the beginning was Puff. Just trying to get help. Like, I need you to help me get more powerful lawyers. I was like, I need $5K. I can pay you back. And at the time, he was like, I can't help because I'm doing something else or whatever.
All right, Diddy is a mogul. $5,000 is probably what he spent in a day just blowing. He probably blow $5,000 on just nothing. So to tell her I can't help you, that means I need you to do something for me. Maybe do a few FOs, maybe, you know, whatever the case may be. We don't really know everything that they're into, okay? Everything comes with a price for Diddy. You do this for me, I do this for you. Everybody know Diddy. It's $5,000 is nothing to Diddy, okay? We're talking about a person who is a billionaire. Billionaire. He has money to his disposal. He can transfer that shit to her like that, 5,000. He wouldn't even miss that shit. It would not scrape the crust of the amount of money that he has in his account, right? Let's go ahead again. Y'all say real. Y'all know my mouth is crazy. Let's finish, child. This is psycho.
So prior to this phone call, you asked him to help you.
All right, these two. Y'all saw those two right there in the video? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he said no.
He said he couldn't help me.
But then he called you to ask you to make a statement.
Yep. And I was like, I said, you know that's fucked up, because I needed you, my nigga.
Kalenna, she's a big kid.
The only person I could call.
Something was going on behind it. I think that Kalenna, do I think she might have did some FOs? I feel like she might have done some FOs because she like girls. She's very extra sexual. And I think Diddy like those types of people around him. I think that she's seen some things. Yeah, I do. I do know that she saw Cassie, allegedly, according to what Don Richard said in her case against Diddy, when she testified that both of them were standing right there when Diddy came downstairs and told Cassie to make him some eggs, and she wasn't cooking them fast enough. So he took the entire skillet and proceeded to whoop her ass right there in front of them. And they were standing there like in shock, like, oh shit, what are we doing? And the next day, Diddy brought them flowers and swore them to secrecy, saying, y'all didn't see a goddamn thing. And if you open your mouth, there are repercussions. Somebody's life will be taken. They were threatened to be silent. So do I feel like Kalenna has probably seen a lot while being around Diddy? Yes. Do I think that she's crazy enough to speak on said things? No. We do know that Diddy, just because he's in prison, that does not mean he does not have a reach where he can't touch people if he wants to. Because there are people that are outside who still go up for Diddy and probably still work for him and will do what he can't do because he's on the inside. But I do think that Kalenna is definitely one of the key components to a lot of the shit that was going on with Diddy. She, like I said, she worked with him. Don Richard talked about how she was touched inappropriately and a few other things as it related to Diddy. All of those girls, I feel like, were put in positions to where they felt like they had to do something in order to get this or that. It's weird to me why Kalenna does not have $5,000 of her own money when you worked so long around Diddy, especially with the money that you were supposed to receive from Dirty Money. You wrote a lot of the songs and co-wrote a lot of the songs on that album. How do I know? Because I got the fucking album. At the end of the day, you should have some money. It's called residuals, bitch. Every single month, you should go to your mailbox and there should be a check there. But you know, Diddy don't like to pay his people, allegedly. So it's crazy to me why you got to go to him and beg him for $5,000 when you should have it. How the fuck are you a broke #1 selling artist? Weird, right? Mm-hmm. But let's continue because somebody else has something to say. I gotta go watch this documentary because, baby, listen, this is my last topic. Yeah, it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all know another person who had the wrath of Diddy, honey. Let's go ahead and talk about this because this is something I feel like we already knew, but with this documentary coming out, a lot of stuff that you probably did not know about will be coming out. But because I follow this stuff so closely, this is like this is my area right here. I love shit like this, baby. I dig and dig and dig, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know that happened. So yeah, I already knew about this whole situation with Aubrey O'Day and how she got fired from the group. I was just like, listen, I know she was in Danny Kane, one of my favorite groups. Okay, yeah. But you can look, if you watched the show Making the Band, you already knew that Diddy wanted Aubrey O'Day. Visually, she was what Diddy liked. She was this Marilyn Monroe type looking girl. Diddy, she was overly sexual as well, and Diddy thought that he could use her and abuse her. Let's not forget that he had already told one of his security guards that he was going to pimp all of the girls out in the group Danny Kane, and he was told, bitch, no the fuck you're not. These are somebody's daughters, okay? But Aubrey O'Day, y'all know her from the group Danny Kane. Let's get into this. Alleges that Diddy would email her pictures of his schlong and says that she was fired from Danny Kane for not participating sexually. So it sounds like Diddy wanted her to have some FOs, which she refused to do, which ultimately got her fired from the show. But if you guys watched Making the Band, he made it seem like she was too mouthy. She didn't want her wear her makeup like he told her to. She didn't want to practice like he told her to. Like she just was too rebellious. That's the way he made it look on screen. But she was like, no, that's not what it was. I was doing everything that he asked me to do, except have these fucking FOs and let him touch me inappropriately. Did the same thing to Don. Right? So he also told her that she looked trashy and needed to get polished. Yeah, he was using everything in the book, but you could see his disdain for her on camera, and you could tell it was something more than her just not wearing her hair a certain way and her not, doing something a certain type of way. It was deeper than that. I could tell. And I think other people watching, you could tell as well. Now, in the new Netflix docuseries, she says that she received emails with pictures of Diddy's penis. And soon after, she was let go from Danny Kane, claiming the firing was directly tied to her refusal to engage with his advances. Now, Aubrey shared that one of the alleged emails from Diddy out loud, Aubrey shared one of the alleged emails from Diddy out loud, which read, I don't want to just F you. I want to turn you out. Meaning like Cassie. That's what it sounds like. Have her drugged out and out here doing FOs. Crazy. Says that I want my woman, I make my woman do what I tell her to do, Cassie, and she loves it. That's what he was talking about. Said that I just want and I like to do things different. I just want and like to do things different. She says, I'm going to finish watching this PORN and finish masturbating, according to what she said. He said, I'll think of you, happy face, if you change your mind and get ready to do what I say, then hit me. Y'all hear this shit? That's Diddy talking, child. That sounds like some shit he would say, okay? Let's not forget that Sarah from Making the Band also went through this as well. She, the guys in the group were saying that Sarah would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning when they were all in the Making the Band house and would go downstairs and be with Diddy for hours and come back with her hair all disheveled. So she too was being made to allegedly do some things with Diddy in order to get music out. And we don't even hear from Sarah anymore. Like, where's her music? So you did all of that sexual stuff for Diddy, freaking him up and down, and you don't even have a fucking song to show for. So Aubrey described how Diddy allegedly singled her out within the group, which we saw that on the show, and set expectations beyond music. Said that Diddy made it clear that I was the looker, said Aubrey. She says that Aubrey added that when she declined to comply with his demands, that she was dropped from Danny DeCane, saying plainly, she said, I absolutely felt that I was fired for not participating sexually. That's possible. Okay. Wonder why she didn't testify in the trial. That would have been a great testimony or a person to testify against him, in addition to Don, because your story is kind of aligned. But it says that later in the documentary, she addressed one of the multiple civil lawsuits filed against Diddy, where a woman alleged that she accidentally walked into a room where Aubrey was sprawled out on a leather couch looking very inebriated. Was something put in her drink. So Diddy was, hold up. Y'all. So Dawn was laid out sprawled on the couch inebriated. It says that Diddy was penetrating her vagina. And there was another stalky light-skinned man with his schlong in her mouth. What the? Oh my God. So addressing the serious claim, Aubrey said, I didn't have a recollection of this. She added, said, does this mean that I was R-worded? I don't want to find out any more that woman has to say. So it's possible, because you guys know that's what was going on with Cassie. She was drugged and made to do FOs, and things were done to her that she didn't even know was being done to her. So it's possible that Diddy wanted her that bad and say, hey, take this drink. Let's go ahead and have a talk. And by the time she finished the drink, she was Bill Cosby and knocked the fuck out, and things were done to them. Now, this is not the first time that we've heard other people come forward to say, hey, it started with a drink. Like Diddy asked me somewhere and he gave me a drink. We had a conversation. I don't remember what happened after that. A young woman who said that she was hired to do something, to do some type of work for Diddy. They flew her in upon her coming to do like some type of interview. Diddy and his son, Justin, gave her a drink, and she doesn't remember anything after that. But when she woke up, her vajayjay and her ass was hurting, which let her know that she was R-worded and taken advantage of. So you guys do the math. This is not, everybody can't be lying. Everybody, allegedly, everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be just making shit up when everybody's stories align with what's going on. So it's possible that Diddy wanted Aubrey that bad to where he probably gave her a gummy or some type of, Molly or something like that and knocked her out where she was sprawled on the couch and did not know that she was being taken advantage of by two people, one of which could have been Diddy. Right? My God, this is a lot. But you guys, please watch the docuseries. I'm going to watch it so that when we're talking about it, you guys won't be like, what is she talking about? Okay. So Aubrey O'Day, full claims are featured in the docuseries. Diddy, I figured her ass would be in on this because she hates Diddy. So it's not a surprise that she linked up with 50 Cent to give her take on what she dealt with Diddy. Okay. So I'm happy she's speaking out. That's a great thing. But y'all go ahead and watch it. It is on Netflix tonight. It should already be on there. I hear a lot of people saying that they've already started watching it. In the first 2 minutes in, you're like, what the fuck? You Macaulay Culkin on that bitch. But yeah, that's all we have for this video. I might hit y'all back. We're gonna see. What time is it? 5? I may be able to watch it and then hit y'all back. We're gonna see. But I'm gonna try to hit y'all back again because we got a lot of news going on. If not, Car Chronicles in the morning, depending on how long it is. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Try to be as detailed as I could. Yeah, sick man. He's very sick. I keep saying, I feel like something happened. Most pedos, something happened to them in childhood or something traumatic to where their mind just kind of snaps and then they just become this sick individual who, most people who are preyed upon prey on others. And I feel like something happened to Diddy as a child. I do know that they said his mom was a madam. Or dealt with women that was when she would say that she was holding these modeling gigs for women to come and model, but they would get there and it would be for sexual purposes. So who knows? Maybe his mama turned him out. Who knows? It's something that he was exposed to where he just has this crazy mindset of being this overly sexual person, and it's landed him in jail, unfortunately. And we keep seeing cases steady popping up with people saying the same thing about Diddy. So do I feel like there's something or some truth to it? Absolutely. But that's it, guys. Let's get out of here. Thank you guys so much to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra, KVR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job. To the content creators who stopped by this video, shout out to the almost 160 watching. Jonetta Speaks, thank you so much, dear Retard. Black Women in the Building. Schoolboy, if you're here, thanks for being here. Those are just my usuals. Queen Speaks TV, Shay Renee, Simple My Family TV, Miss Didi, I see you in the chat. Thanks for being here, love. Shay P and JCD Creations. All right, did I miss anybody? I know some people be popping in and out. Y'all know when I get to talking, I'm not watching the chat. So, hey, Miss Mary White, thanks for being here, love. Mars, did I miss any content creators? Can y'all let me know before I pop out of here right quick? Nobody. Okay, well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to go and right quick watch, if not all, the majority of this damn. Yeah, so the shenanigator, that's me. All right, so love you guys down. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys hopefully later. I gotta see how long this damn documentary is. If it's like long, and it's past time, because I'm tired as hell tonight, y'all. I gotta go to bed and get some rest because Car Chronicle, I gotta be up at 6:30 in the morning. All right. So I will see you guys. Don't forget to set your notifications so you guys know when I go live. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment on the topics that we discussed as well. And again, like the video. All right, let's get out of here until the next video. Bye.
You